In this module, Mudita takes an overview of the four market structures under which different businesses operate through another forefather and gets the broad contours of perfect competition through the milk business of the family. The forefather introduced to Mudita the broad characteristics of perfect competition. There are many sellers and many buyers, none of whom is large in relation to total sales or purchases. Each firm produces and sells a homogeneous product. Buyers and sellers have relevant information about prices, product quality, sources of supply, and so forth. Firms have easy entry and exit. It was then discussed that companies operating in a perfectly competitive market are generally price takers because they sell homogeneous products and there are large number of competitors who sell the same thing, and each participant has full information about other participant, and hence any changes in products of any sellers can be easily copied by others. Then it was shown that the demand curve of a firm operating in this market is horizontal, and it is the same as the equilibrium price where all the overall market demand and supply curve meet. It was explained that this is so because the firm cannot afford to increase prices as it's a commodity market, and there are many buyers and sellers who put pressure on this price, and decreasing prices to gain market shares is also not an option, as it entails not only reducing own margins but also losing market shares in the long run, as other suppliers would also tend towards the new lower price. The forefather then deduced that for a perfectly competitive market, the price is always equal to MR, marginal revenue, and that the MR curve is the same, flat, as its demand curve. It was also deduced that the firm will increase its quantity of output till the time the marginal revenue is greater than the marginal cost and would stop increasing the same when both are equal. This is because beyond this stage, the incremental cost to produce output is greater than the incremental revenue out of the output. The profit maximization rule for a firm says produce the quantity of output at which MR is equal to MC. The competitive scenario in the short run was discussed, and it was elaborated that the firm should produce as long as the price is greater than the AVC, and that it should shut down otherwise. In the long run, it was established that the equilibrium would be established when P is equal to MC is equal to SRATC is equal to LRATC. In a nutshell, long-run competitive equilibrium exists when there is no incentive for firms to enter or exit the industry, produce more or less output, and change plant size. Then, the process of moving from one long-run competitive equilibrium position to another. Then, three scenarios of constant cost industry, increasing cost industry, and decreasing cost industry were discussed.